Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today's video is going to be a review and demo of the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover Foundation, which looks like this. I also picked up the Infallible Mattifying Base, and that one looks like this. So these two products are supposed to be used in conjunction with each other. So if you want to see how I got on with both of these products and how I achieved this look, then keep on watching. Okay guys, so let's jump straight into the video. We have the Infallible Mattifying Base Primer to try out today and the L'Oreal Full Coverage Longwear Foundation to try out too. So I've already started off by moisturising my face. I'm just going to start applying this primer. So this primer says, L'Oreal Paris makeup designers have developed a mattifying base that locks in shine and enhances the foundation makeup result, never greasy, all day comfort. And this is supposed to be a light texture, it's supposed to mattify your skin, and it says to use pre-makeup. So, pro tip, smooth onto skin, working outwards for a flawless looking skin texture. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to literally pop some of this on the back of my hand. I really like the packaging for this because, as you can see, it's got a pointed nozzle. I just think it's so easy. So I'm going to literally start by popping this on my face. I've probably put too much on here, but never mind. My skin does tend, as I've said in other videos, to get quite shiny throughout the day, so I'm hoping that this is going to work. I've moisturised, as I say. I would normally every single day use the Benefit Professional Primer, which again I've probably said in every single video that I've done regarding foundation, but I haven't actually put that on today because I want to try just these two products on their own just to get an actual feel of how they both work. So that's actually gone on really, really well. It's so lightweight and it doesn't feel too greasy at all. It's really super soft. I can actually feel already that my skin feels so soft. So I definitely put too much on. I don't need that bit that's on my hand. So let's move on to the foundation. I'm going to apply the foundation as usual with my damp Real Technique sponge. I've just dampened this down this morning with some of my MAC Fix Plus just to see if that helps it to stay on a little bit during the day. I'm hoping that it's going to help the application as well, to be totally honest. So I got the L'Oreal Infallible Total Cover in the shade Golden Sand. So I matched this to myself when I had tan on. I've literally just got out of the shower and I've scrubbed all my tan off. So this may be a little bit too dark for now, but obviously in the next couple of days, once I've got my tan back on, hopefully things will be fine. So this is supposed to be a really high coverage and it's supposed to be a matte finish. And this is what the packaging looks like for this one. I actually picked both of these products up in Boots, I think it was last week, and they were on offer. So both of them were £7 each, and I think it was 2 for 3. So buy two, get one free. But I didn't actually realise till I got home and I was actually looking on the website, so that wasn't helpful. I could have picked up something else. So I'm just going to start applying this all over as I usually do. Obviously, it's super, super thick. So, like I had problems with the L'Oreal matte foundation that I used the other day, I'm wondering whether or not this one is going to cake up as well, just because of the thickness. You can see it on the back of my hand here. It literally looks like paste. So, I'm just going to continue popping this on. I do actually like the colour. I think once I've got my tan on, I'm hoping that this colour is going to look a little bit better, like I said. So at the moment, it does look a little bit dark for me. So we'll just have to try and ignore that. But it's going on really, really well. Because it's so thick, when I'm actually brushing it onto my face, it's actually applying really, really smoothly. And it doesn't feel super thick and it doesn't feel super cakey either, which is always a winner. So I'm just going to quickly finish applying this. I think I put too much on my forehead just then, so I can definitely see the line at the top. So I'm just going to try and blend that in a little bit more. So I don't know, none of my friends have actually tried this foundation as well. So if you guys have tried it before and you love it, as usual, let me know in the comments and drop me a message. If you tried it and you love it, oh, then again, if you tried it and you hate it as well, because I love hearing what you guys think about these foundations. Obviously they don't work for everybody, but I'm interested to see, like I say, how this one's going to hold up through the day. So I've got quite a busy day today, so I've decided what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop it on. I'm going to do a couple of updates throughout the day, and I'm not going to come back super late at night because I know in my previous video I came back and it was about 11:15 and the lighting was just horrendous. So I'm not going to do that today. I will come back while it's still light outside and hopefully you guys will be able to get a better idea of how this has held up. So for the time being, it looks like it covers really, really well. I know that, like I say, the colour is too dark, but I don't feel like at the moment that it's, you know, there's a tide mark around my neck. Maybe you guys can see a tide mark in the camera, I don't really know. I actually really like the way that it looks. It is matte, but it's not super matte. It doesn't feel like my skin's being dried out at all. It doesn't look like it's sinking into any lines yet. I think here maybe slightly. Obviously I'm going to go away, finish doing the rest of my face, and then we'll be able to see the actual finished result. So far so good. It doesn't look like it's caking up around my face. It doesn't look like it's sinking into all my lines sort of around my eyes and things, which is always a bonus. And I think it's definitely not as matte as I thought it was going to be. I nearly dropped that mirror on the floor then. It's definitely not as matte as I thought it was going to be. It actually feels really lightweight. Doesn't feel like I've just applied it with a trowel, which is always a bonus. So I'm actually quite impressed so far. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pop off, finish putting my face on, sort my hair out, and I will be back once I've finished to let you guys know what I think. Okay guys, so I have finished putting my face on. I'm actually really, really impressed. I think the foundation feels super, super lightweight as well. I know, as I said earlier, the colour is slightly off just because I haven't got any tan on at the moment. But putting that to one side, like I say, I'm really happy with it. All of the other products that I put on top actually went on really, really easily. I didn't bake under my eyes like I normally do. I did conceal, I've put bronzer on, blush, and just set the entire face. As I say, I didn't bake under my eyes, and I don't feel like the foundation has sunk into any of the fine lines that are around here. So far so good. I will come back later on this afternoon and give you an update as to what I think about this one. I've had it on my face for a few hours. I do think that this one is supposed to be wearable for up to 24 hours. How manageable that's going to be, we will have to see. Again, really impressed with the primer as well though. That, I feel, just made the perfect base for putting the foundation on. So stick around if you want to see how I get on with these. Keep on watching and I'll come back in a few hours and give you guys an update. Okay guys, so I am back. I haven't got a mirror, for fuck's sake. Okay guys, I'm back. So the time is currently 1 minute past 5. So I've had this foundation on for about 8 hours now. As the day's gone on, obviously I've been checking in the mirror, just having a quick look at it. I've not touched up any of my actual face, so I haven't touched up any powder or anything like that. The only thing that I have touched up today is my lipstick while I've been out. So, having a quick look at the foundation now as it stands, I can definitely see that it's started to wear off on my chin. Like I said this morning, I'm aware that this colour is far too dark for me, but once I've got tan on, I do think it's going to be completely fine. So it has started to cake up a tiny bit sort of around the top of my lip, and I can see that it's completely worn off my chin. I don't know if I've been touching my chin today. I have been playing in the ball pool with Lucas this afternoon. I can hear him in the background talking. And it looks like it has sunken into the lines sort of around my eyes. I do think if I had touched it up during the day, maybe with a little bit of powder or something, this probably wouldn't have happened. I feel like I did put highlight on my nose this morning, but I feel like it just looks shiny, but not from the highlight. I feel like it's because the greases are coming through on my skin. There's a patch on my nose here right at the end that didn't look dry this morning after I put the moisturiser on, and now it's really dry here. I don't know whether or not you guys can see, but there is actually a patch on my face. So all in all, I actually quite like this foundation. I think 8 hours wear, as that's not the length of time that I've had it on for now, is probably an okay amount of time. So I'd probably wear this if I was going to work. If I was going to have makeup on for a few hours and it wasn't anything major, I definitely wouldn't wear it for an event or a night out or anything like that. I don't think it stands up well enough as it should. But yeah, like I said earlier on, if you guys have tried this foundation out and you love it, give me a comment and let me know. Likewise, if you hate it, again, drop me a comment and let me know. Hopefully you guys found this video helpful. So if you did, give me a thumbs up and make sure you hit the subscribe button below. And I'll see you guys in my next video.